Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the second game of the day. Tonight we got an SEC matchup between the Alabama Crimson Tide taking on the number 9 Arkansas Razorbacks. Here we go. First time seeing both of these teams. Well, College Gameday went to Tuscaloosa when they played Tennessee. I think it was at Tuscaloosa. That was when they played the Volunteers of Tennessee back in like week 12 or something like that. I'm just checking week number. I think it's week 12. Nope, week 11. Yep, or week 10. Week 10 is the one that Alabama played host to Tennessee and lost 17-7, but now they are back, ready to challenge another top 10 opponent, this time the Arkansas Razorbacks. Let's see the rosters real quick. Brody Croyle is the starting quarterback. You also see Adam Riggs, true freshman quarterback out of Sheffield, Alabama. Those are his starting stats. Brody Croyle is a 92 overall junior. Running backs, LeRon McClain and Ray Hudson, that's the duo. Wideouts, fullback Nick Luke. Paul McKay, starting wideout for Alabama, is out for the season. He got injured in an earlier game. You have Thurman Ward at wide receiver number 1, Tyrone Glenn, Lewis Garrett, Mark Cooper. The last three are all freshmen. Rag McClain at tight end, Clint Johnston tight end. Offensive line headed by Wesley Britt and Justin Smiley, the All-American. J.B. Closer, also an All-American offensive line. Defensive ends, Todd Bates and Kyle Tatum. D tackles, Ahmad Childress and Taylor Britt. Linebackers, outside linebackers, Edmund Carson and Vince Murray. I might put Ryans in at outside linebacker just to make sure it's the best, highest overalls. Freddie Roach and Corey Shelton at middle linebacker. Corners, outside corners, Anthony Madison and Charlie Pepra. Ramsey Robinson at nickelback. Dimeback is Matt Warren. Mark Gonzalez at free safety. Chris James at strong safety. With Shannon Hobbs, a true freshman at kicker. Bo Freeland at punter. And of course, we got to take a look at the Arkansas Razorbacks. Matt Jones is the senior quarterback, 6'5". He actually turned into a wide receiver later on when he got played by, I believe, Jacksonville. Cedric Cobbs and Dearius Howard, the duo at running back. You also got Dedrick Poole if you need him. Fullback is Mark Pierce, who's a senior. Wide receiving core, they actually got quite a plenty of wideouts. Outside wideouts are George Wilson and Stephen Harris, both seniors. Carlos Ousley, Dakari Birmingham, and David Thompson. You also have Sidney Goss if you need him. Jared Hicks and Jason Peters are the tight ends. You also got Mason Templeton. Offensive line led by Sean Andrews, but Gene Perry is hurt, so that's kind of a big blow to Arkansas because a little bit of a drop-off here because he's the strongest guard on the team and the third strongest offensive line. Jeb Hugaba and Wes Murphy are your DNs. The tackles are Elliot Harris and Arian Dixon. I might actually put Keith Turner at left end. Same thing with Alabama's thing. Clark Moore and Desmond Sims are the outside linebackers. Middle linebackers, Caleb Miller and Shane Collins. Outside corners are Ahmad Carroll and Kerry Yates. Dana Ashley is the nickelback and Quincy Barnes is the dimeback, if I'm not mistaken. Arkansas Razorbacks. Yep, that looks good. They also got Moi Lalo at 91 speed as the fifth string corner if necessary. Jamar Gallen as the free safety and J.P. Hughes is the strong safety. David Carlton is the kicker. Alex Crockett is the punter. Here we go. Alabama taking on the Arkansas Razorbacks on the SEC game for tonight. So here we go. I'm just getting straight to the game. I know the coach's poll says they're 10th, but that is not true. All red, it seems like, for Arkansas. Alabama just has all white. All right, here we go. Alabama taking on Arkansas. 1-0 in the SEC are the Crimson Tide. Only loss is to Michigan. Arkansas still undefeated at 4-0. Brody Crow versus Matt Jones. This looks to be a very interesting matchup. And here we go. Oops. D.W. Reynolds, Razorback Stadium, Fayetteville, Arkansas. SEC matchup. Crimson Tide against the Razorbacks. And this is not the Alabama you know and love before Nick Saban. This was way before Nick Saban went to Alabama. A couple of years. This is Mike Shula. That name will haunt Alabama fans for a long time. Yeah. So anyways, as always, I am Tevin Price, commentating for every single game on Solo. 1-0 in the SEC is Alabama, alongside Auburn and Ole Miss. Arkansas making their SEC debut. Conference debut. Well, conference play debut for the season. There is Cedric Cobbs, running back from Arkansas. He has 500 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns already this season. He's doing himself wonders in this one. Cedric Cobbs, very talented running back out of Arkansas. Career in the NFL, didn't turn out too great. But anyways, here we go. Arkansas wins the toss, and they elect to proceed. Obviously, I have to go in the in-game strategy and then change everything. Yeah, DNs are fine. Booth only took over because somebody got injured. D'Amico Ryans will be the right outside linebacker. I think that was the only change I needed to do on that side. Yep. And now I got to switch over to Arkansas and get their situation. Get their position situation. I clicked on the wrong thing. Let's see. Offensive line need any changes? I don't think so. No. Okay. Yep, I was going to say Keith Turner is going to be the left end. Nobody else needs any changes. I don't think so. No. Alright, we're good. Okay, I think we're good. So here we go. About to return is Cobbs and Carroll. Kicking off is Bo Freeland, the redshirt senior, and here we go. This game is underway. Here is Cedric Cobbs on the return. He'll take this one to the 20-yard line before being taken down. Taken down by Roman Harper, redshirt junior quarterback. Here comes Matt Jones, not Mac Jones. Mac Jones, 11 touchdowns, 3 picks, 744 yards. Considering that he has Cedric Cobbs on his team, taking a lot of the carries, that's actually pretty good. Well-balanced team. They're really a run-first offense, but they do a nice job with it. And this was a weird little power eye information kind of play. Couple yards gained, though, for Matt Jones. He got 3 before being taken down. Arkansas's impact players, of course, are Cedric Cobbs and Darius Howard, the duo at running back. Alabama's defense highlighted by Freddie Roach on the middle linebacker and Ahmad Childress in the defensive line. Number 1 offense in the country in terms of yardage is Arkansas. 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard gain by the quarterback. Yeah, Pierce at the fullback. McLean at the tailback. It's going to be an option. Spin move. Oh my goodness, Matt Jones. I thought he broke away for a minute there, but he does get a few yards. And this will result in 3rd down. The takedown was by Childress. Here comes 3rd down for Arkansas. Arkansas, number 9 in the country. Guess I should tell you a little bit about how they've done. Or season. Were they even ranked this year? Yeah, they were. Oh yeah, they were 22nd. They lost the Peach Bowl to Maryland, and they finished the season 8-5. Cobbs is nailed on third down. Freddie Roach. What a nice hit. And it's going to be fourth down. Alabama forcing a 3-and-out already. Big play by Freddie Roach, the middle linebacker, able to go up the middle and blitz and take out Cedric Cobbs for a loss. And just like that, Arkansas goes 3-and-out. They got a punt. Crockett will punt this away to Florida. Or sorry, to Alabama. Madison is back to return. Anthony Madison. So here we go. Here's the punt. Here goes Madison past the 30 to the 34-yard line. That's where he's taken down. So here comes Brody Croyle and the Alabama Crimson Tide offense. 45 of 81, 695 yards, 6 touchdowns, 3 picks for Croyle. Not too shabby. As far as impact players, dual threat running back are the impact players. LeBron McClain and Ray Hudson. Arkansas's defense headed by Caleb Miller of the linebacker core, and secondary headed by Jamar Gallen. Here comes first and 10 for Alabama. Counter run goes to McClain, and he is taken down for a loss. That time brought down by Clark Moore. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Whoops. There we go. Why? Why is it when it's none, it just does not go too well? I don't understand that. That was Clark Moore with the takedown for Arkansas. Here's second and 11. Here's a counter run again. McClain gets it. Makes the move. Gets a few yards. And it will be third down. That time brought down by Elliott Harris. Brings up third down. So yeah, what you missed last game, Virginia Wake Forest, 31-7. Virginia dominated Wake Forest in Winston-Salem. Only won the 100 yards rusher with 2 scores. Could have had 3 if they didn't take him out for Michael Johnson, but hey, you got 100 yards. So that's good. Third and 6. Tight end will go in motion. That's McClain. Toss. And that's LeBron McClain, but he is brought down immediately. Jamar Gallen with the takedown, but Alabama, Mike Shula, what are you doing? You should know toss plays don't work that often. Oh yeah, by the way, Alabama's my dark horse to win the SEC, literally because they have a 99 overall in their own right. We also have actually really a very solid team returning to the field. I'm very sure they were 7-6, Alabama was. They lost their bowl game to Penn State. Yeah, sorry, I was trying to remember what it was. Here goes Cedric Cobbs on the return to the 25-yard line. 3:47 remains. And there was a face mask call. Yep. Robinson, I think it was Ramsey Robinson who grabbed the face mask. Or it might have been Eric Robinson, the true freshman. Okay, so it was Eric who grabbed the face mask. Okay, so here comes Arkansas' second drive of the game. They lost the Iron Bowl. Yeah, so Alabama lost the Iron Bowl. They also had to play Hawaii, and they actually won. They may have lost another game? Oh no, that was just it. Here's a handoff to Mark Pierce, the fullback. He will get a few yards. Uh-oh, an injury for Alabama. That was Chris James who went down with an injury. So the guy who committed a face mask, Eric Robinson, on the punt return, has to take over. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard run by Pierce. They're going to hand it to him again. And this time, he runs a man over, and he's going to get a few more yards. Pretty solid outing so far for him. Childress with the takedown. Will be third and short. As far as what Alabama was, they were 7-3. Then they lost to LSU, lost to Auburn, and beat Hawaii in a close game. So they were 8-5. So they were. Wait a minute. They were 7-5. Yeah. So they were 8-5. Third down 2. They won in overtime. Ooh, option pass. No, Matt Jones takes it. Watch out. To midfield. Pass midfield. First down, Arkansas. Matt Jones with a nice option fake into a run. And he picks up a first down for Arkansas. Nice run from Matt Jones. Yeah, Matt Jones. Incredible stuff there on that play. So, for Alabama. Or maybe not. First and 10 now for Arkansas at the 49-yard line. 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. No score yet. Handoff goes to Cedric Cobbs. He will actually pitch this off to Mark Pierce. He gets a block from Cedric Cobbs, sort of, and he's going to get a nice gain. Nicely done from the option from Cobbs to Pierce. For Alabama's case, they went 6-6 with a loss to Minnesota in 2004. Arkansas didn't even make a bowl game. They went 5-6. Arkansas started off 3-0, but could not beat. Well, they beat a ranked Southern Miss, but do we really call that a ranked win? I guess we can. Matt Jones almost intercepted. Ooh, that was almost picked off by Chris James. Nearly intercepted. That was intended for Harris. It's going to be third down. Alabama went 1-3 against ranked opponents, beating Southern Miss, but losing to Tennessee, LSU, and Auburn. As for Arkansas, they went 3-5 in SEC play. They knocked off 0 opponents that were ranked. They lost to 5. So here goes third down. Cobb's going to go on the left side, or second down, excuse me. And they're going to get a first down. They're already in Alabama territory. They move the chains once again. There is Cedric Cobbs. What a nice little run. So first and 10 for Arkansas at the 37-yard line now. Yeah, at no point were either of these schools ranked. I'm very sure. Here's an option. Matt Jones. He's going to pitch it off to Cobbs. He's going to break a tackle. He's going to pick up another first down. Brought down to the 25. How about that option play? Matt Jones took it for a bit. He was brought down by James, ran right through a corner, and got the first down. Yep, neither of these teams, Alabama and Arkansas, were ranked throughout the entirety of the 2004 season. So first and 10 now for Arkansas. Minute 15 to go in the first quarter. Still no score yet. Pierce with the carry. He's going to go up the middle. Oh, he tried to go back. But meeting him there. But beating him there was Taylor Britt. He did get a few yards. So here comes second down for the Razorbacks. So 2nd and 8 after a 2-yard run by Pierce. Oh, we got the Darius Howard out there. Same with Dedrick Poole. Dedrick Poole went in motion. Darius Howard is the tailback, with Pierce is the fullback. It's a handoff to Pierce again. He's going to go up the middle. He's going to take it to the 20. It will be 3rd down. Childress with the tackle. 3 yards gain for Pierce, and now it's 3rd down. So here comes 3rd down for Arkansas. Trying to get a 1st down here. 19-yard line, 3rd and 4. This would be the 10th play of the drive. Drive for Arkansas. Jones. Oh, he's going to take off. Oh, he's going to go down for a loss. Taylor Britt with the tackle for loss. Field goal team might come out for Arkansas, as this will be 4th down. Bad decision there by Houston Nutt to go for a QB run on 3rd and 4. And they have got to kick a field goal now. Oh, after the end of the 1st quarter. We end the 1st quarter with a 0-0 stalemate. But Arkansas is sitting up for a field goal at the start of the 2nd quarter. Ugh, I hate that this is very, very slow right now. I don't understand why it's doing this. But anyway. Tarvaris Jackson is the holder. The snapper is Sean Andrews. And it's Carlton to kick it for Arkansas to give him the first lead of the game. This will be from 38 and a half yards. This kick by Carlton goes through, and Arkansas on the board first. So 3-0 Arkansas to kick off the 2nd quarter. Alabama trying to get on the board as well. Just bad coaching decisions there to go for a QB run like that on 3rd and 4. Results in a field goal for the Razorbacks after a very nice drive. Now Alabama will receive the kick from Carlton. See if they can answer back. Here goes Madison to the return. He will take it to the 15, but brought down pretty quickly by Nick Blackwell. Of course, Alabama punted to start their first drive, so now 2nd drive upcoming for the Crimson Tide. 16-yard line is where the ball is. 1st down, Alabama. That goes Tyrone Glenn in motion. McLean is the tailback. Here's Croyle looking over the middle, completes it. That's the tight end, Greg McLean. It's a pretty short game to the 21. Brings up 2nd down. Pretty good decision there for Royal to get things started on the drive. Front launch head down is never a bad thing. No, not at all. 2nd and 5 after a 5-yard pass. It's Luke as the fullback. LeBron McLean as the tailback. Man in motion is Lewis Garrett. Roy will drop it back again, stepping up, launching to the right side, and it's way overthrown. It's hit it for Tyrone Glenn. That was a bad overthrow by Brody Croyle. He's supposed to be better than that. Yeah, he's supposed to be way better than that. Yeah, he's supposed to be way better than that. Not sure what he was thinking there. That almost costed them. Yeah, that would have been a turnover had that been intercepted. That was like right into the defender's back's hands. Now 3rd and 5 for Alabama. Five-man rush. Ooh, in trouble is Croyle. Hit as he delivers. It's intercepted by Arkansas. Kerry Yates, the junior corner, with his first pick of the season. Just the pressure by Arkansas forced that throw to be off. It looks like the credit. See who gets the pressure on him. It looks like it was Keith Turner who got the pressure, and that resulted in a Kerry Yates interception. Great play for the Arkansas defense. So Arkansas gets the takeaway, and they're set up in Alabama territory at the 42. Let's see if they can take advantage of it. Handoff goes to Cedric Cobbs. He goes up the middle. Watch out. First down and more. The senior running back, Cedric Cobbs. They got a ton of seniors on that offense. I mean, 2 wideouts, a fullback, a halfback, and a quarterback. Very sure that was the same Tarvaris Jackson that played for the Vikings at Seahawks. By the way, Tarvaris Jackson, rest in peace. 1st and 10 after a nice run for Cedric Cobbs for Arkansas. And Arkansas is going right to work on this drive after getting that takeaway. Matt Jones gets a big run. He's going to take it down to the 20. He's got 5 carries for 26 yards in this game so far, in this first half. Very nice gain on 1st down for Arkansas. Now coming up is 2nd down. It's going to be 2nd and 2 after an 8-yard run to the 19-yard line. Ugh. I don't know why sometimes it's very slow, sometimes it's going pretty good. Just these past 2 weeks it's been a little slow. Man in motion for Arkansas. I think that was Birmingham. Pierce goes up the middle on the option. He'll get the 1st down to the 15-yard line. Mark Pierce has 6 carries for 25 yards. McLean has 3 carries for a singular yard. You can obviously tell the difference. Arkansas's team was built for the run. Alabama's not so much. They were more of a balanced look. Even though their best skill position players, besides the quarterback, is running back. That's true. And he also had Shaw Williams out there as well. They also got a good offensive line as well. Offensive line, that's why they're really trying to run a lot more. So 1st and 10 for Arkansas after a nice run for Pierce. Handoff going to Cedric Cobbs. He goes left. He will carry a defender for a nice gain inside the 10 at the 8. Carrying the defender, Britt. There's also Mark Gonzalez out there. So 2nd down for the Razorbacks. It's at the 8-yard line, 2nd and 3 after a 7-yard run for Cobbs. Four-man defensive front for Alabama. Jones with Cobbs as the tailback blocking for him. Fires underneath. Pierce with the catch to the 2-yard line. Gets the 1st and goal. Oh, a 2-yard shy of the goal line, but it is 1st down for Arkansas. Arkansas, ever since that turnover, is really moving the football down the field. Really good stuff coming up from Arkansas. far as Cedric Cobbs goes, as far as his career, he only played for 2 seasons in the National and the NFL. Here's Pierce on the run. Touchdown, Arkansas. Razorbacks capitalize on the turnover, and Arkansas now finds themselves up 10-0. Nice handoff. Untouched goes Mark Pierce until he crossed the goal line. And just like that, the Razorbacks finally score a touchdown. By the way, first team All-SEC in 2003, drafted by the Patriots in the 4th round, won a Super Bowl, unfortunately didn't amount to much. Extra point goes through, 10-0 Arkansas over Alabama. Here we go, 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Arkansas leading by 10 over Alabama. This time will tell if Arkansas can hold on to this lead and take out the Crimson Tide. Take out the dark horse to win the SEC. Yeah, Alabama was my pick to be a little sleeper pick for the SEC. There goes Charlie Pepra on the return. Gets to the 20-yard line. And that's where Alabama will start their next drive after being down 10-0 off the turnover. So 1st and 10 now for Alabama. McLean tries to get a hand up, but he had no chance. Loss of a yard, courtesy of Caleb Miller. 5th-year senior middle linebacker makes the play. 2nd and 11 for the Crimson Tide. Replay defensively by Arkansas. 2nd down and 11 with 3.5 minutes to go in the half. Play fake to McLean. Here's Croyle passing it right side. It is overthrown. That pass intended for Lewis Garrett. Now it comes 3rd down. This is really not good for Alabama. He's playing like this. Just imagine what it will be like. For the rest of the game if he can't seem to pull it together. So 3rd down for Alabama. Here goes Croyle. Looking left. Pass knocked away. Oh my goodness. Amon Carroll with a deflection. Tyrone Glenn the intended target. Alabama's got a punt again. This has got to be frustrating for Mike Shula. Brody Croyle is really underperforming right now. I mean, it doesn't help that he doesn't have very many wideouts to really throw to. So here's Cedric Cobbs on the punt return. Pretty good room. And he fumbles the football! Thankfully for Arkansas's case, the Razorbacks picked it up. Wow, Cobbs put it on the ground and almost lost the ball for his team, but thankfully, Caleb Miller was right there to recover. So Arkansas sets up at midfield after a near scare. So here on the turnover game for Arkansas. 3:14 to go in the second quarter. First down, Razorbacks. Again, Pierce is the fullback and Cobbs is the tailback. Play fake to Pierce. Jones, a little bit of pressure, finds his man. First down, Arkansas. That goes to Jared Hicks. 6'6" junior tight end makes the catch. First down, Arkansas on a nice completion. You forgot Jason Peters was a tight end at Arkansas. I think everybody knows him as a left tackle for the Philadelphia Eagles for a long time. Toss play on first down to Cobbs. Spin move. Gets him free. Gets a nice gain out of it to the 24. Toss play actually worked out for them this time. They got about 100 yards rushing. Arkansas is really starting to prove their worth on the ground. Now that Alabama's just sitting back and watching. 8-yard gain to the 24 for Cobbs. 2nd and 2 with 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. So here we go. Birmingham in motion. Jones about to throw. He's going to look right side to the end zone. Knocked away. Chris James with the bat down. That was intended for Stephen Harris. That was his second target of the game. And this time. And that one was incomplete. So 3rd and 2 coming up. 3rd down and 2. It's 3rd and short. 2 of 4 on 3rd downs for Arkansas. Bama has yet to convert once. Big play here. Handoff going to Cobbs, and he'll pick up a first down at the 21. $100 rushing yards for the Razorbacks in this first half. Over 2 minutes to go in the first half. First down at the 21 for the Razorbacks. Wilson goes in motion. Option. Jones. Oh, he late pitch to Cobbs, and he'll get about 5 yards. And Arkansas will call timeout. 8 carries for 52 yards in this game for Cedric Cobbs. He is having himself a game right now. Very good game. Second down and 5 with 1:55 to go in the first half. Pierce will go motion. Cobbs is the tailback. Toss goes to Cobbs, and he will break a tackle, goes outside, and he will get a few yards on the toss. Lucky enough to get past the line of scrimmage, and he gets 2 on the toss play, brings up 3rd down. It's now 3rd down and 3 with 1.5 minutes left in the first half for Arkansas. Alabama defeated Arkansas early in the season, last season. Here's Darius Howard on the run. He may have gotten this first down. He does. Second time on call by the Razorbacks. It might have been the exact same week Maybe it was early. But Arkansas lost to Alabama. Texas beat Arkansas. Looking through it, week 6. I think this was exactly week 6 as well. Yep, Bama won 35-19 over Arkansas last season. So Arkansas is looking for a little bit of payback. Little option play. Jones rolling outside, spin move. Oh, and he's hit hard. It's about Childress again. Goodness, what a hit on the senior quarterback, Matt Jones. And he turned it to a wideout. Second and 10 after very strange option run that didn't go anywhere. Minute to go in the first half. Second and 10. Here goes Darius Howard on the run, and he'll be taken down behind the line again. 2-yard loss. It's going to be third down. Clock's running, no huddle for Arkansas. Third and 12. 47 seconds is when they snap it. Jones dropping back. He's going to look over the middle, or on the left side, completes it, but it's short. Complete to Jason Peters, but he is 3 yards short of the marker. It's at the 4-yard line. Good takedown by Madison, and it forces Arkansas to have to kick again. Yeah, it's a little slow. I do apologize for that. Might be just the way this thing wants to, process this whole thing. Field goal by Carlton, and it goes through. 13-0 Arkansas with 12 seconds to go. So Arkansas with a 13-0 lead. With 12 seconds to go in the first half, I would imagine Alabama will just run the rest of the first half out to head to the half. So Carlton will kick it off to Alabama, and we'll see if this will be a good return or not, depending on that said return. Could lead to perhaps a go-for situation, and Madison take it down about the 14, maybe the 15, and they will probably just run the rest of the first half out. So first down for Alabama after the return by Madison. Got Nick Luke as the fullback and Ron McClain as the running back, as the tailback. And it's a handoff to Luke. He'll go up the middle. And watch out, he got a first down to about the 30. No timeout called by Alabama. So it appears to be true. They will run the rest of this half out. I'm not sure why they would right now. Yep, that's exactly what they're doing. They're running the rest of the first half out. That will reach us to halftime. Arkansas with a 13-0 lead over Alabama here in Fayetteville. Second half will begin in just a little bit. Look at that. 19 yards for Alabama. That's actually so sad. Alabama will receive the second half kickoff because Arkansas received to start the first half. So Alabama will receive this second half kickoff. Carlton will have to kick again. The second half of this football game is underway. Was a little late, but sure, if Alabama can come back in this one, it should be worth it. Pepra with the takedown, or with the return. It was Wes Murphy with the tackle. Now Arkansas and Alabama now will set up at the 17-yard line, hoping that somehow, some way, they will be able to move down the field and score, so they could get right back in this game. Brody Croyle with a frustrating performance up to this point. Yeah, without his senior weapons, it's not looking good for him. Here goes LaRon McClain on the run. He's going to get a decent gain to about the 24-yard line. Starting to get a little better in the run attack. So second down for Alabama after a pretty nice run for McClain. 7-yard run for LaRon McClain. Brings up 2nd and 3. 4 receivers spread out. Tailback McClain in the backfield with Croy. Now McClain goes in motion. This could be interesting from the empty backfield here for Alabama. And it's a QB draw. Royal will get the first down on the run to the 29-yard line. Nice little call there for Mike Shula. Calling the QB draw to give Alabama a first down at the 29-yard line. It's now 1st and 10 for the Crimson Tide, and let's see if they can go ahead and score. This is back when Mike Shula was the coach, and he led it to a 4-9 season in 03. Headoff goes to LaRon McClain. He's got 6 carries for 9 yards. Nice. Oh, goodness. Here comes 2nd down for Alabama after a 2-yard gain for McClain. Once again, 3-1 Alabama Crimson Tide taking on the 4-0 Arkansas Razorbacks. Alabama already has a conference win on their belt because of a victory over, looks like, oh, no, they beat Southern Miss last week. There's the throw. It's incomplete. 1 of 6 for 5 yards, an interception. 1 for Eric Robinson on that play. That's interesting. So I guess this is 3rd down for Alabama. It was the win against Kentucky. That was Alabama's only SEC win up to this point, or at least the only SEC win of the combined teams. So 3rd down and 8 for Alabama. Royal looking over the middle, caught. Can he get the first down? He cannot. He didn't turn the corner. That's the, oh my goodness, that's the true freshman. Lewis Garrett, he didn't turn the corner, and Alabama is short of the first down. And they are. Bo Freeland's going to have to punt it away again. Oh, cataclysmic mistake by the true freshman, as he forgot to turn the corner, as he would be able to get the first down like that. Instead, they have to punt this away after 2 minutes with the football in the opening drive. Now punting it away to Cedric Cobbs. This is going to the end zone more than likely, and it is. 4:49 to go in the third quarter. Arkansas still with a 13-0 lead over Alabama. 0-3 Arkansas won in, I would think it was second overtime? Yeah, second overtime game against Alabama. Arkansas won to stay undefeated. This looks to be the same situation here. Here in this sim. Play fake to Cobbs. Here goes Jones in trouble. Firing. Slip screen. Shut down by Alabama. It's Madison with a takedown for a loss. Read that slip screen very nicely. And it's going to be second down for the Razorbacks. So here we go, second down and 11 for Arkansas. Cobbs going to motion. Here goes Jones. Looking right side, short, complete. Not sure why he would throw there in traffic. He was taken down immediately. That was the tight end, Jared Hicks. It's going to be third down. I'm not sure what Matt Jones was doing there. He just threw that into traffic. Lucky it was caught, but not enough space to be able to really do much with. Now 0 of 4 on third downs for Alabama. 4 of 7 for Arkansas. Here goes Jones on 3rd and 10. Overthrown, picked off. Charlie Pepra with the interception, and it's in Arkansas territory. Big play for the Alabama defense. Hopefully for Alabama's case, that will light a spark under them to go get a first down. Or to get some points on the board. Yeah, get some points. They have been unable to get points all game long. Now that interception gives us a big golden opportunity. Here's an option play on first down after the takeaway. Royal, I'm not sure what that was, and McLean able to quickly fall on it. What in the world was that? My goodness, what on earth was that? Not sure why they would try that, something like that. Not sure why Croyle would try something like that. They were lucky that McLean was able to pick that ball up. Now 2nd and 1. Here goes McLean. Will he pick up a first down? Not quite. It's going to be just short. It will be 3rd down. And McLean took his time to try to get that marker, but unable to pick up a first down. Now 3rd and inches coming up for Alabama. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. They're really hoping that they can get a first down, at least get something going. Here goes Garrett on motion. Just hand it off. Don't even think about passing. Oh, McLean's going down. That make it 0 of 5. Making 0 of 5 on 3rd downs for Alabama. Caleb Miller with a takedown. Good recognition of the play rec, whatever you want to call it. And Alabama is faced with a very tough decision here. Croy is back on the field. They're going to go for it. They really are going to go for it. Yeah, they are. It's now 4th and 1. Looks like 1.5. Maybe. Man in motion. Here goes 4th down. Croyle, gotta get rid of it. Gotta get rid of it. He does off his back foot. It's complete. But he's short. He had to come back to the football. Clint Johnston was the one who caught it. Croyle was hurt. Oh, he did get the first down. Oh, they're going to say he did. Oh, so now we get to see the true freshman, Adam Riggs, from Sheffield, Alabama. Number 2 quarterback in the class, in the recruiting class. Picked by Alabama. Recruited by Alabama. Let's see what he could do on his first snap as a starter. And he's a lefty as well. Here goes Riggs' first pass of his collegiate career into the arms, but incomplete. One for Garrett. But unable to connect. Lewis Garrett unable to hold on to the football. Brings up 2nd down. I cannot believe that they gave Alabama 1st down. I thought yes, they counted for progress to give him that 1st down. I don't know about that. I mean, he didn't get tackled until he was short of the 1st down. That was a little interesting. Draw play for McLean, and oh my goodness gracious. Dog. Mark Sanders got ran through. Got ran through by Jason Johnson, the 3rd string D tackle. Lost 2 yards. McLean lost the yards at 3rd and 12. And McLean went down for a loss because of that. Mark Sanders, great job. You got ran over by a defensive lineman, and you just allowed your running back to get taken out for a loss. Short pass to Garrett. Oh, and he's not even close. Tried to throw it short, but yeah, not very smart there. But Lewis Garrett, what in the world is wrong with you? You can catch the short passes, but you can't catch the long ones. What is wrong with you? Uh-oh, Alabama's going to go for it at the 32-yard line. Yeah, this is when Alabama had those struggles with the kicker. I think this could have been Shannon Hobbs' range, but I guess they're not trusting in their freshman kicker. Here's 4th and 9. Here's Riggs on 4th and 9. That's complete. That's a 1st down. That's Thurman Ward. His first target of the game and his first catch. And he does pick up an Alabama 1st down, moving the chains. Okay, Adam Riggs might actually be legit. He might actually be legit. But I guess we just have to see what's going to happen here. Oh yeah, about Brody Croyle, yeah, he's out for just a few more plays. Man. Oh, what? Nah, Riggs, throw a touchdown. Draw play to McLean. He's going to run up to the left side. He's going to get a decent gain inside the 15 to the 14. Have we just seen our next... What's his name? John Parker Wilson? I actually don't even know. 2nd and 5 as we reach the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Man in motion was Tyrone Glenn, and McLean is taken down for a loss. We will have reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Clark Moore with the tackle for a loss. Alabama still down 13-0. We got 1 quarter left to go. Put your 4s up in the chat because it's time for the 4th quarter. Clutch time, crunch time, whatever you want to call it. It's time for the final quarter of the game. 3rd and 7 from the 16. Looking for their first points of the game. Uh-oh. Blakelock was running a bit. Blakelock's at 2. Here goes Kroll on 3rd down. It's knocked away. Mark Hooper, the intended target. That's another true freshman. Knocked away by Dane Ashley, another true freshman. Let's see how Alabama will approach this one. Don't kick it. Oh, Kroll's back in there. They're going to go for it. They will. 2 of 2 on 4th down so far. Let's see if Brody Kroll can make up for his struggles in the first 3 quarters before he went down with an injury. Blended motion. Here we go. This is a big 4th and 7. Croyle with lots of time. Firing! L off the hands! Off the hands of the wideout, Glenn. Arkansas takes over on downs. Was it too high for him? Oh, that's going to be a question. Was it too high for the receiver? Nope. No, it wasn't. Went right through his hands. Oh, Tyrone. Tyrone Glenn. Absolute buffoon. Mark Pierce on the option. He's going to pitch it away. Oh, my goodness. That could have been scary. Mark Pierce pitched it to the ground. Cobbs, with his quick instincts, dove on the ball. He saves another Arkansas drive from being brought to a halt because of a turnover. That's why Cedric Cobbs is Mr. Reliable. Whenever you're in trouble, he can always get you out of that trouble. I don't think anyone calls him that. I think we made that up. 2nd down. I think Thompson was in motion. Here goes Cobbs on the run. He will get a few yards to bring up 3rd down. Roach with the tackle on Cobbs after a few yards gained. 3rd down upcoming. So here we go. 3rd down and 7. Arkansas is 4 of 8 on 3rd downs. Bama has not converted a single one in this game. 0 of 7. This is Ousley in motion. Here goes Jones on 3rd down. Right side. Incomplete. Alabama gets the stop they need. Mike Shula very happy about it. And now 4th down are coming. Arkansas will have to punt this away. Alex Crockett will have to punt this away to Anthony Madison. It's only his 2nd punt of the game. It's Alabama able to step up defensively, and now offense is going to have to really make a name for themselves. Really good punt by Crockett. Here goes Madison to the 40-yard line, maybe the 41. It's Pierce who brought him down, and Alabama will now set up. First and 10 to the 41. So Brody Kroll is back in the game after suffering a little back injury on a 4th down conversion. I think he should have just rested until the drive was over. That's just my opinion, though. It's like an empty look, sort of. And it is. McLean's back to block. Throws on the run. Croyle throwing deep right side. Overthrows his targets. Went for Lewis Garrett. Tried a little deep shot, but way too far for Lewis Garrett. Yeah, you gotta look for your fastest options. I mean, McKay was probably the fastest of the bunch. You also got Mark Cooper and Tyrone Glenn out there if you need it. I do value speed quite a bunch. So, you always like to go for the faster receivers whenever you're trying to throw a pass to somebody. Tyrone Glenn goes in motion. Here's 2nd and 10 for Alabama. It's a handoff to the fullback, Nick Luke. He's going to go outside and he'll be brought down. Only a few yards gain after the tackle by Keith Turner. Now 3rd down will be coming up. I think he got 2 yards. So 3rd and 9, actually it was a 1-yard run for Nick Luke. Now 3rd and 9 upcoming. For Alabama, 5 minutes to go in the game. Tyrone Glenn goes in motion. Croyle dropping back, has some time, looking right side. Blocked away, incomplete. What a deflection. That time by J.P. Hughes. He's been everything for Arkansas this season up to this point. Tyrone Glenn, the intended target. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, Arkansas. J.P. Hughes has 2 sacks and 2 interceptions. He led the team headed into this game in sacks and interceptions. So he's been kind of everywhere for Arkansas in this season so far. Alabama's going to punt this away. That's a little interesting. They got shut down by Arkansas now. Here's a punt away. Room for Cobbs to run to the 13. Broken tackle. He'll be taken down to the 30. So now Alabama's defense has to go back out there to try to stop Arkansas again. So 4:47 to go in the game. Arkansas with the ball to 30 for 1st down. Trying to run this clock out, make sure Alabama doesn't have a chance to come back. Pierce goes in motion. High snap. Here goes Jones. He drops back. Good protection. And throws it left side. Caught by Combs. 1st down, Arkansas. Not much passing in this game, but we do see it's a little interesting to see what will happen. That pass going to Cedric Cobbs, and it's in Alabama territory for 1st down. But luckily for the Tide, the clock was stopped because of someone going out of bounds. Yep, Cobbs went out of bounds. Exactly. So 1st and 10 at the 49. Here goes Cedric Cobbs on the run, and he gets brought down immediately. Was that Britt who got the tackle? I think it was. Taylor Britt. Oh, no. No, it wasn't. It was Edmund Carson, the true freshman. Yeah, I was thinking about yesterday, and I noticed that Aaron Judge got a golden sombrero because he had 4 strikeouts in one whole game. That is crazy. Yeah, a guy like him getting that? Almost unlikely. Almost unheard of. Here goes Mark Pierce on the run. Oh, he's going to get a good gain. Carries the defender for more yards. It's going to be 3rd and short. Alabama needs to stop on this 3rd down to have another shot. It's Mark Gonzalez who got the tackle. Third down coming up. So here we go. Third down and 4. Looks like the tight end went in motion. Here goes Cobbs on third down. Stuffed. What a stand by Alabama. The stop goes to Chris James, and they force a punt. And the Crimson Tide forced us a punt. Oh, goodness. Starting to get interesting now. So here we go. Crockett will have to punt this again. 3 minutes to go. Alabama's still down 13. Still with a shot to come back in this game. Seriously, what a defensive stand by Alabama. That will be at the 20-yard line. That's where Alabama will start. 3:04 to go in the game. So here we go. First down for Alabama. Trying to make a comeback in this game. Here goes Kroll on the first pass of the drive. Kroll, a little bit of pressure. That is going to be double coverage and incomplete. Intended for Garrett. Unable to connect. Thanks to the pressure on the quarterback, Kroll. Yeah, there was a little bit of pressure there. That forced that ball to be a little wobbly. That's why it fell a little short of its target. So here we go. 2nd and 10. 3 minutes left to go. McLean will go in motion. Empty look for Alabama. Here goes Croyle. Protected. Left side. Dropped. Thurman Ward drops the football and it's 3rd and 10. That is not good at all. No, it's not. Here we go, 3rd and 10. They got to get a first down on this drive or it's over. Lofter by Croyle. Overthrows his target, Garrett. So it's going to come down to this final play. Oh, no. Not good. Not good. Oh, you're punting? Are you for real? You're punting? 2:50 to go and you're going to punt this away? You're going to punt this away? Freeland punts it away to Arkansas. Cobbs will get this punt at the 31. Oh, but he muffs it! Oh, man. Had Alabama recovered that punt, that muff punt, that could have been really interesting. Good news for Arkansas. Yeah, he recovered his own muff. So here we go. 1st and 10 for Arkansas. Trying to run this clock out. Alabama trying to get another stop. Pierce over the middle. He's going to get a very nice gain of 8 yards. That's a big first down carry. Carry for Arkansas. That goes for 8. It will be second down. So here we go. Second down and 2 after an 8-yard run. Second down and 2. Harris gets the handoff. Taken down for a loss. How about Ahmad Childress with the TFL? So now it brings him third down. Wait, I may have made a mistake on this thing. No, it didn't. Okay, it was 2 and 3. Alright, cool. I thought I made a mistake with the Wake Forest thing, but I realized I put 2 and 3 in there. I had to make sure the overall record was correct. So here we go. Third down and 3. Alabama's not calling timeout for some reason. Uh-oh, Jones hit as he delivers. Oh, it falls incomplete. Alabama's got all 3 timeouts at a minute and a half. This is actually doable. Actually, really doable. So Crockett will have to punt this away, but 4th punt of the game for Crockett. Now Alabama now has a minute and a half to put 13 points on the board or more. Probably going to be 14. Or at least hopefully the freshman doesn't miss an extra point, but we haven't seen him kick yet. That ball will bounce into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. So Bama will start at the 20-yard line. Let's see if they can go down the field and score. Let's see. So here we go, first down for Alabama. See what happens. Uh-oh. Hit under pressure and sacked. Oh, mercy. Barnes with a big sack there. Carlton is the kicker and he was the player of the game. Oh my goodness gracious. Quincy Barnes, the dime back, gets a sack. Mid 18 to go. Second to 13. Croyle looking right side. It's dropped. Why are you settling for short? Go for the first down, Croyle. Why? Don't make me put Adam Rings in. Hey, dog, you cannot be serious. Croyle, get a clue. Can't be settling for short, brother. Glenn goes in motion. 3rd and 13. This is a big 3rd down for Alabama. Croyle throws it deep. It's intercepted. Went for Hooper, picked off by the strong safety. Guess who? J.P. Hughes makes the interception, and that should do it. It was an overthrow by Brody Croyle, and it's picked off by the strong safety. 1:08 left in the ball game. Arkansas is 1 minute and 8 seconds away from winning this one. Cobbs up the middle, breaking tackles. He's going to be close to the first down. He got 9 on that carry. 13 carries for 68 yards. Not too shabby there. They get the player of the game to a kicker for Arkansas. Since he made 7 points, 2 field goals and an extra point. Mark Pierce in motion, 2nd and 1. First down pretty much ends it. Because they would have no shot either way, even if they stop him again. Handoff goes to Cobbs up the middle, and he'll pick up the first down. And it's close to midfield at the 50. Oh no. Mark Gonzalez, your freshman safety, is now injured. Injured his leg. He's hobbling off the field. That might not be good at all. Roman Harper will have to take over. But 58 seconds to go. After the timeout by Alabama. Yeah, that one should do it. Oh no. So here we go, 1st and 10. Now after Tetra Cobbs kind of sealed the game. There goes Mark Pierce. Timeout called by Arkansas after a 4-yard gain. Tackled by... Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong thing. Tackled by Kyle Tatum. And that should just about do it. So here we go, 2nd and 6 with 55 seconds to go. It should be the 2 final plays of the game. Handoff going to... That's Darius Howard. Oh, he fumbles the football. Oh, Alabama picks it up. Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. Never mind. Big hit on Darius Howard and a recovery by Roach. Bama's got the ball at the 49-yard line. Gonzalez pulled his hamstring, wondering who hit him. Oh, it was Britt. It was Taylor Britt who got the hit. Empty look for Alabama. 51 seconds to go. First and 10 for Alabama. Gotta get rid of it. Under pressure, it's picked! That will be the dagger. And it's a pick 6. Second interception of the game for Kerry Yates. And this time he returns it for a touchdown to pretty much seal it. First play after the takeaway on the fumble recovery, Arkansas goes down and gets a pick 6. Unbelievable. Extra point goes through for Carlton, and 20-0 Arkansas. My goodness. Just like that, Arkansas, with that pick 6, has just put the dagger in the game. Here we go. See if Alabama can put some points on the board. If they can put some points on the board, that would actually be totally fine. So Virginia covered the 7-point spread. I mean, it wasn't even close that it was covered. Arkansas was favored by 2.5, but they pretty much dominated this game. There's the run back by Pepra. Got to be just short of the 20. Now here comes Alabama to try to at least put some points on the board. They want me to find out. Let's see if they can. Here we go, first 10. See if Crow can make up for it. Underneath, that pass is complete. Clock will keep running. 6-yard gain for... That was Lewis Garrett who caught that pass for 6 yards. And Brody Curl spikes the ball with 24 seconds to go. Not like it matters, but hey. Hey, if you could score that, that should be great if you were Alabama. So yeah, March Madness already got kicked off. Purdue able to pull it off against Texas. It was a close game, but Purdue ends up winning. There's Crow on left side. Throw incomplete. One for Thurman Ward. Reach out defensively by Arkansas. Will bring up 4th and 4. That was a back arrow. Come on. No! Alabama's going to punt? No! Oh. Why? Why would you punt it away? Why not have some heart? Try to go for it. Well, all they need to do is kneel the ball down one time and they've won. 20-yard line, here goes Cobbs. Down to the 30, and that'll do it. 12 seconds left. So, final kneel down for Arkansas in this game. What a win for the Razorbacks. 20-0 over the Dark Horse SEC team. Arkansas remains undefeated. They are 5-0. They will go to 1-0 in conference play. Alabama goes to 1-1. Player of the game, I would have to, I was going to give it to the kicker, but we just saw Kerry Yates have an absolutely unbelievable game. 2 interceptions for a 57-yard touchdown to pretty much seal the game. And that will do it for this game. Downfall for today's set of games. Check us out tomorrow, 4:30, 3:30 Central, for number 19 Oregon against Washington State. Tomorrow night at the same time, 8/7 Central, for number 18 Oregon State against 22nd ranked Arizona State. Until then, see you guys later. Have a good night, everybody.